Chenmo, Oba Tobie, Agone Tembamu, Niomi Nemere Nebuka, Esena Rotuto, Imere Wanya Gaturime, Imere Konyo Muwere Kuo, Eseme Wangi Ekari Komune, Ebube Naro Titum Julia, Esena Rekelen Julia,
All right, one more time. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I just got a call. Somebody said it looks like my voice is not actually very audible out there. All right, I'll make some adjustments and I hope whatever way it comes. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke Peters. I hail from Newi. Newi's Newi province of Biafra land. We're broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is deputized by Iyke. If you've not downloaded the IPOB community radio, please do so because that's where it is. Yesterday, somebody told me I was on Facebook, I was on YouTube. I don't know who's doing that job, but somebody out there is doing it because I'm not the one posting it there. However, whatever we're doing, anything that will give us Biafra is all what we're talking about. Let's take a call. My first caller today comes on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, I'm calling from South Africa. My name is Mazi Chukodi. Mazi, good afternoon to you.
Welcome to the program, sir. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mazi, I think our people need to wake up, to the reality of life, what is happening in Nigeria. We have been deceived for a very long time. It's not about only IPOB. It's about everyone in Nigeria. We are all trapped. We are all trapped, and everyone knows about it. But the best thing is for everyone to wake up. There's no justice in Nigeria, and people must know about it. But I want to also let our rulers that take their ruling us. One day, this thing they are building, this mansion they are building, is going to collapse and it's going to affect both the rich, the politics, the king, the traditional rulers that have wasted the life of the youth. I think the most crime against humanity is to be born in Nigeria. Like the illustration you were making this afternoon about killing in Iyke that have been going on all over the country.
Yes.
In Kaduna, in Onitsha, in every other place. But at least this one was in the view of the world.
Yes.
Then the judicial system is saying, or the Chief Justice or whoever that is called, is saying hoodlum. Okay, I think maybe let's agree for once, it's hoodlum. Oh, they went to borrow the army van also. And they went to borrow it from the army barracks where it was reported it was just 15 minutes from where they were, where the protesters are. So they went to borrow the army guns and also the army van also. So they borrowed a lot of things, And they have been saying all this. I think I'm not sure if these people are aware on the head. I think it's an issue in that mouth, like seriously. I think this is creating more anger.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing they're doing is creating more anger. You're dancing on the grave of the innocent. You're dancing on the grave of the young youth that you killed. You're saying to them sorry by saying you are not sure that they are dead. Okay, their spirit is around and their body is gone. Shame to that country. Shame to all of them, the rulers of darkness in that country, governors and the rest of them who could not stand up to defend humanity. This is human. This is human like them. This is human should take a knife and cut themselves a little bit and see if they're gonna bleed. It's abhorrent. It creates anger when you listen to everything that comes out from that theological republic. It creates tensions and anger. And any fool on this earth who could not see, saying it's a one Nigeria, who could not see the injustice, the blood-sucking demons of these people, that person is deluded, is mad. I think they are all drunk.
I don't know. Honestly, I see it the same way. I don't know what they have eaten, because sometimes you do things and you're wondering what's wrong with these people. All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
My brother, keep well and keep going to do a good job. We will go.
Yes.
They will come around. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here. 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, plus 1-929-406-9953. Call us. The line is still open.
Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra is Iyke, Mazi One cannot be two. Stand live production. Show face on the microphone. Shalom in the air. Shalom Muchineke. We are getting there.
All right, I have a call coming in on signal. Call out. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my beloved veteran, Shabbat Shalom. Pleasure having you once again.
Welcome to
Biafra,
the
Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, I remain okay for the Nosim. And I am here from Omaka in all the province of Biafra land. I'm speaking from Warsaw, Poland. Yeah, Mazi, every top protocol is duly observed. Mazi, as a follow-up on what you are saying about SARS of 18, Mazi, did you know that there is a serious protest going on in Abuja since today?
Oh, okay.
Because these are the Nigeria journalists. Because the journalist, 200 level student, is a Yoruba guy who covered this NSAS protest, was called upon by Sowole and Co. to submit every video and whatever. The guy refused. They killed that guy 2 days ago.
Wow.
And that is why the whole journal, all the Nigeria and the country, all of them, they are demonstrating. This demonstration is in Abuja, right inside Asorok. They are demonstrating, and they want to see what will happen, why the boy was killed, and everybody should be brought to justice. And SARS and this SARS must continue. So, Mazi, that is the decay. When you say people are Mazi, actually they are withdrawing some police escort, whatever, but they are lacking the services. 2-3 days ago, Enugu State Governor was pleading to policemen to come to work, and the IGP or whatever, the Inspector General of Police, is begging because people are the camping Mazi. The same thing happened to Ugwani, all of Boni, Umoru, all of them. They are all everywhere. There is crisis, Mazi. People have found out the truth. People have known the truth. Their eyes have been opened. People are getting out of both in police, in army. Mazi, if you see the kind of call that is coming, our brothers in the army, both in the zoo, people had the campaign. People because when coming in because of this rank. So Hachoraka Hapo Igola, Nyawanda, because of Pono de Hanami, position Hachoraka Benena everything to come out. The man told me one-on-one that I acquired to this country, Ola. Yes. And we will continue to push. That's why my part to be an Ipob. We must finish it. We have done 85% of the job. We are just waiting. Forget those nonsense they are doing. All of them are okay. They are afraid.
Yes.
Anyone in Nigeria is afraid. He's a liar. Let him tell himself truth. Both to commissioner. What Mazi? Yesterday, I know what happened in my town. Professor Zala was buried yesterday. Dangote was there. Rogers, all of them. All of them. They were in my town. I know what happened. Mazi, these people are afraid. Because their hands are not clean. Who goes to equity must go with a clean hand.
Yes.
They are stand and they must pay for it. I still remain okay for no. So we'll still continue to encourage our people and continue to pray for our union. Chukwuka gave him this mantle. Okay, finish. We are going home.
Thank you.
Forget all this, their useless intimidation. Thank you.
There All right, this is Radio Biafra
Number one,
USA 2.
eat
We're still
chocolate,
taking calls,
but not any
and
type
call
of
us here 64692044541. I have something here that just trended. News that trended. So Ohaneze leader Nwodo desperate to be president in 2023. Junaid Mohammed Nwodo. Come on. These people act like, I don't know what air you guys breathe. I don't know the kind of air you breathe, honestly, because the kind of thing the way you are hanging your bag is far place that your hand can never get to. And he wants to be president. Okay, second Republic leader, lawmaker Dr. Junaid Mohammed has said the recent End SARS protests in the country was purely political and has nothing to do with the security. In an interview with Vincent Carlo, the outspoken northern leader stated that the agenda of Ohaneze and that its national president, Chief Nwodo, will never see the light of the day in the country, even as he accused Nwodo of nursing an ambition to be Nigeria's president in 2023. Let's take a call before I continue reading this, because getting very more interesting now. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, Mazi, Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you for coming out this quiet Saturday morning. My name is Ben Okabo, calling from Boston. Yeah, to second what Forty said, it is very clear. I called my brother yesterday, he lives in Lekki. He was telling me that policemen are refusing to go to work. And they're threatening them that if they don't come to work, they're going to fire them.
Fire them and do what?
I don't know. That's what is going on now. And none of them wants to go to work. And then he told me where they're going to go. All the police stations are bombed down anyway. So there's no way for them to go. And there's no doubt that the situation in that country is coming to an end. All it takes is now the second wave of demonstration to cripple that country. It's unfortunate that they are denying what is obvious. I don't know how they will look in the presence of the world. In the key, everybody saw what happened. Everything, including one girl that half of her head was blown off. Everybody saw it. She was dancing. The next minute she's dead. They showed all these things. How could they be denying that nobody's died and then coming back to say they didn't send them? They saw everything. The military men, the type of weapon they were using, even in Abuja, the secret services, ferrying bandits to locations where they will go and they attack people and coming back to pick them up on the streets of Abuja. People took this picture. How could they be lying about something like that? And then they're threatening, telling these people to go. For this Amnesty International, they gave them one week to go to leave the Nigerian boundaries. How could they say that?
I think they've done something like that before, a couple of years ago, right?
They always come up with something like that. And my brother, before I drop, somebody yesterday said something that was dear to my heart, and I was thinking in that direction, but he came up with it. That I want to put more support to what that person is saying, or lend my support to it. We have Onyendu should be able to be on the radio at least by now, because too much of absence is going to cause a little bit of demoralization on the members. He should come to the radio and address the people, or at least the deputy, which MFO can cover for him if he's not. Predisposed to come to the radio and talk to the people. He's needed. It's needed now to keep the morale high. Thank you very much, my brother. May God bless you.
God bless you. All right, this is very interesting because Okwu has known too much. Also, Iyke has disappear. It's unbelievable. I don't know what people want. However, our leader will speak when he is ready. It's no whoopee. Sometimes you have to take a break. I praise the man. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. We that do it sparingly, we know how difficult. And he's doing his best. But I know he's listening to this broadcast, so he must have heard your appeal. And at the proper time, he's going to speak. Our deputy also is a busy man also. So all these people are busy, but Eventually, somebody's going to speak. There's no doubt about it. The way you guys are speaking, it is all. If only see, if you cannot come, you come in. Come in, I give you time to speak and talk to our people so that people will listen to you and see what you have to tell them. Caller, good morning. Let me take caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Engineer Kareke Joseph. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Ike Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. I've been in trouble for so long.
Where are you calling from, sir? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Columbus.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
I have this thing I watched about our people. So, and I want to comment on it. The interview with Dele Momodu or what it is.
Okay.
So my thing is, these Ikwere people that is
it's a clan. Yeah.
Igbo land. Yeah. And they keep denying us. Why are we forcing them to be Igbo? Why is it that because the Igbo people have suffered a lot in this our brother's hands, and there's not yet time for them to repent because of the feel that they have. There's oil in the river state. Is there no in Rapture state? But once again, I want to ask a question that I want you to go straight to Iyke. Before the creation of South, when we were in old Eastern region, and there were no crude oil. Is there were there no this thing coal in Enugu? The coal in Enugu is there any discrimination of where to use it to develop when we were in old Eastern region? Did Igbo people in Enugu claim ownership and despise other part of Igbo because of they have a coal in the Enugu? Is anything like that happen during the olden days where there's only coal, but all the Eastern region survived by the coal they have in Enugu? Did the Enugu people come up to say, oh, because of this thing we have now, we don't want to be Igbo anymore. We don't want to be part of you guys again. But this is being used even up to Calabar. Everybody participated, everybody enjoyed it. A lot of magnificent buildings were built in Dakot. Even during the so-called southeast, the eastern region, sorry. But today, these are our borders. We keep going to them, and they keep decising us. And this is very, 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 very painful. I know it's not only that is doing this. Those that are not doing that are not in support of this should also speak to make other part of Igbos to realize that actually this man is actually speaking to himself. But I found out that most of the Ikweres, they're all keeping quiet. Even when they know that people they are destroying the relationship between these our brothers with their other brothers, and everybody is keeping quiet. I don't even see people talking about it. I know I'm diverting from your topic today, whatever that you're supposed to be saying, but this is what is paining me, and it should be as well paining every other Igbo man.
That's correct.
Because you can't see where your brother, your own family, your part of you will turn against you for no reason.
Yeah. We
never for any means kill any Ikwere man that is in Aba. We never for any reason kill any Ikwere man that is a boy. We never for any reason kill any. Why did they hate the other part of their others? Can they come up and tell us this is the reason? If by the reason of whatever happened during the war, and some of their brothers, and their brothers are not complaining. They never come for one day hold anything against them of that.
Thank you.
So what is going on?
I don't know.
That's
okay.
Not to do this thing for us.
Thank you very much. There we go. All right, let's thank you so much for your call. One thing I want to explain about this, what you're saying, your worry is legitimate, but you know something? Do not, before the war, like I said before, I said it on this program, was it yesterday, a couple of days ago, I lived in Port Harcourt. I lived there very, very much. I was there when I was going to high school. I have a brother there. There was no difference between the Ikwere man. In fact, most of the people who were dominant in Port Harcourt at the time were Aro Chukwu people. In the Aro, they were all over the place. So, but don't forget that most of these kids that you see, they are post-war kids. They were not born before the war. It took many years for them to be. Look at somebody like Iyke. When you look at him, you discover that, forget about politics. Oh, yeah, Tata. He doesn't know anything. Because if he's real Ikwere person, he will know that his ancestors, there is an Igbo man. There's no doubt about it. Only Ikwere will any doubt. More Igbo. They have Isiokpo or Asusumde or Asubani. The only Isiokpo has in Abro Igbo, but on as Isiokpo. Isn't that something? Diobu. So these things are too minor. Like I said, you don't expect every Ikwere man to come and call the radio and start claiming I'm Onyibo. No, claim whatever you want. When it is referendum, if you don't want to go with us, you want to stay on your own, please do. Our leader said something that in the Mamadou's interview, I said, you can feel, he said, with all due respect, if the Yoruba man feels comfortable with leaving his brother in Cotonou and claiming that the man in Sokoto is his brother, so be it. But I, Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not going to leave any Igbo man behind. What he's saying is, I'm going to try to take you. But the Anna and Dokpo is say happy. Let's not even go there. Let's not blame the Ikwere man, because the Ikwere man has absolutely nothing to do what this. They are not part of our leader say one man, one vote. Let Iyke come out today and say Ikwere vote. He will lose. Obviously, he will lose. I live there. I live in Oroku village. That's why I stayed when I was in Port Harcourt after the war. But before the war, I was in Diob. So I know the people. I know how they think. They are Igbos. Let's not go there and start stressing it. Their dialect might be different, but I bet you something, when you listen to them talk, and you are somebody who knows the Igbo language, they are speaking Igbo, but it's a little dialect. I don't speak their language. I don't speak Ikwere. No. But when Ikwere man talks, believe me sincerely, I will sit down and I will really, really put one and one together and understand what he's saying. Same thing with them. When you are talking, some of them might not speak the Igbo the way you speak it, but believe me, they understand you. So let's leave the Ikwere man out of this, because there's no doubt of them. I don't have any atom of doubt about their Igbo-ness. That's what they are. That's exactly. Politicians can strive all they want to, do all they want. The likes of Iyke can be running up and down. It doesn't mean anything. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm calling from my location. I'm Rabbi Charles. I just want to, if I comment, I want to greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I salute you, I salute you. Mazi Akitas, let me add to this. I have a different view. If there's a brother who said our leader should be coming often. My brother, I want to tell you, the time he was very constant on radio, a lot of scholars were calling, and they were saying something different. So sometimes he needs to get some rest. No one's mind is demoralizing. Nobody's surveyed. There's no one that is demoralized. Everyone is in a very high motivated spirit of what is going on. It's sometimes constantly on air has created a lot of questions. A lot of people are talking from different sides. So we are listening to them, and they are saying what they're saying is good. And sometimes he will take off. You had him few days ago before he took off. He was sometimes he will cough and scream, like Google his throat, because he needs to get some rest. Somebody who is talking morning, evening for more than a week, he needs to get some rest. Our people should. It's like this freedom fighting of thing is like we are spoiled in a way, because most of the countries that had this issue before, they don't have radio platform. We are very coordinated in doing things. Sometimes our coming on air kind of created a lot of questions from those people conducting these killings. So when they hear us talk, some of us are not regulated, so we give out information and they will use that information against our people. They will go in implementing it in killing our people. I listened to Iyke yesterday on his interview with Dele Momodu. He was denying of being Igbo. I don't have a problem if this man said he's not an Igbo, but he cannot, like you said, he cannot speak for Ipob people. Ipob people knows whom they are. I know that there are many of them who share the same opinion with Iyke because of what they benefited from Biafra, their properties. We know about that. But every heart of Ipob man, if you ask him, he will tell you for sure that he's an Igbo person. I heard the way he was disrespectful to our leader, telling him he doesn't even have respect for somebody's belief system. He is not convinced that our leader is practicing Judaism. I heard the way he spoke against that. That is to show how degraded Nigerian people are, how they think, how they behave. If you have a religion, he will be very kind to respect the Muslims in the north, but he won't be kind to respect anybody from the east practicing maybe Judeo-Christian person or somebody who is practicing Judaism. You can see the kind of people these people are. They are animals. And Iyke said something very striking. He said, whenever he wants to travel, he will make an announcement and tell us where he's heading to. Even if he's in America, he will let us know he's not in America or any part of Europe. Iyke, listen. If you don't listen to this platform, your friend Asare Dokubo will tell you, go and make the announcement and take off and take that trip. You are bragging you will take that trip. I'm not going to. Mazi, I put as in conclusion, you guys are in America. Sometimes we here would like to hear from you guys about the current situation going on politically, going on in America. You guys need to update us. Sometimes we have a lot of things and we see the role of mainstream media playing, but my suggestion to those in America there, do not let Chinese take over America. Joe Biden is being sent by Chinese. All the things that made him to get to this level was masterminded from China, and the world shouldn't forget it. Yeah, I know maybe the Honorable President Trump may not be listening, but the intelligence should pass this message. Even if you want to stay in that White House, stay there and frustrate them. They cannot. All the things that you have worked and labored for, the Middle East Peace Treaty, everything you have worked for is what these people are coming to destroy. If you want it, give them power, let them go and destroy it. But Americans, if you let these people come into power, Americans and the world at large will suffer. Mazi, I quit us in the war. I'm done.
All right, thank you so much. All right, about updating you about what's going on here. To be honest with you, I'm perfectly honest with you. I voted for Trump. And I've done my obligation, what I'm supposed to do. I don't care about what anybody says. I don't read papers. I don't even listen to news, to be honest, because they are so fake going up that I don't want anybody to out there quote me, this is what Iyke said, this is that. No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not even commenting on Facebook. I look at it, I'm just as blind as those of you out there. So if you expect us, I don't know, what role am I really supposed to play? I've already voted. I voted early and my vote counted, so it doesn't really matter to me. Donald Trump, for me, and not just Donald Trump, but Republicans. I'm not a Republican, but let me tell you, the couple of years, I've started thinking differently. I will always tell somebody I was a Democrat because it doesn't help. These people, they are people that turn the other cheek. We have been living in peace in this country. No matter the kind of fake news they're carrying about Donald Trump. Oh, he doesn't like Africa. Oh, he doesn't this, he doesn't. That's story. That's story for people who don't have anything to say. You know, as no the point is, they have nothing to say against this man. I voted for him the first time. I did again this one. So why do I have to worry and keep thinking about the election? contributions when it comes into my mail, and anything I can add a few things, and that's all I need to do. Then leave the rest for them to work it out. He will come up triumphant. There's no doubt about it. I don't have any doubt, because going to talk about it, there are people right now as I speak who are my friends. Believe me sincerely, anytime they call me on the phone, I kind of panic, because all they are going to talk about is the election, and I'm not into that. I'm not into that at all. I want to go to bed and sleep. The first time he won, believe me sincerely, I voted and I went to bed. I didn't even remember. The night before that, there was an election. It was my brother-in-law who called me and said, your man won. I said, which man? He said, Trump. I said, oh, okay, there was election yesterday. The same thing today on this one. I went there with my missus. We just voted and went home. We'll sleep. We're not even discussing it at home, to be honest with you, because I know the result will eventually come. So why do I have to hackle myself? After spending time to go and vote, then I worry again who is going to win. No, I know. I have done what my conscience. Anybody can win. If Biden wins tomorrow, you know what? I didn't give him my vote. So whatever he does to me, I won't complain. It's only when I give him my vote and he does things contrary to what I do, then I will cry. But I bet you guys, if that man comes in, there is nothing against him personally, but that party is not something anybody, the Obama, no. That legacy that he left, that Islamization thing that he sponsored, look at the Buhari that he gave us. We see what is going on. So let us try somebody else. Somebody say, you think, somebody even accuse me, you are doing it because you think Trump will give you Biafra. No, he won't. But he will let me operate like it's a free person. He will warn you when you raise your hand. He's not going to come and fight for me, but he will tell you, you know what? I know what you're trying to do. It's not legal. Don't do it. That's all. The other side might keep quiet. I may even support them in the back, as long as Britain is concerned, because Britain is already taken over by Islamists. There's no doubt about it. And they're trying to push the same thing to this country. So, my dear, I voted for him. Don't wait for me to give you a result, because I don't know what the result is. I'm not interested. What I'm waiting for is the day they will announce the new, whoever is the president of this country. Hey, I will now clap. So let's worry about something less important, more important than that. They've taken care of it. Trump knows his way and is doing his best. All right, caller on a straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Biafra. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on your time zone. My name is Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu, and Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu is calling from Obolafo. Obolafo is in Benin local government. I took after the NDP Biafra land. I thank you so much for the work that you are doing for your land, especially our leader Mazi Namdekano, the great miracle of our time, the great savior and everlasting savior of our own time, who come and open our eyes and make us to start reasoning like a human being. Because if not, because the coming of my leader Mazi Namdekano, I don't know the level that we Biafra could have been today. But I say, make it who brought him in this journey. Keep on protecting him and guiding him. In the name of Chukwu Kadema, I pray. And all the same thing goes to our deputy leader and every other Biafrans who have been sacrificing everything sacrificable. May God keep on protecting them and guiding them. All of us to inherit this, the glorious land, the land that is flowing with milk and honey. Because I know that in the same time, Chukwu Kadema will give it to us. Because it's a promise that he promised us, and I know that he said that if his word will not come out, or will not fulfill, the heaven and earth will be no more. And you have never seen a time that there is no day and there is no night. That means that anything that Chukwu Kadema has said in his mouth must come true. And I know that he will do it for us, the same time. Then Chukwu Kadema, I pray. He said, my contribution this afternoon is this. I'm still lamenting on our people. We are seeing what is happening. I don't even want to talk about it. Somebody that said that he's not Igbo. If you like, let him say that he's not a Biafran. Because I want to remember to the world, and I want to make the world to know is this. We should even go to what is written in the book of Psalm 96 verse 11. There are some people that Chukwu Kadema has sworn in his anger that they can never enter his rest. They can never enter his freedom. So if they lie to any person that even like that, you say, let you say that he's not a Biafran. Most of these people are the people that Chukwu have even signed. They are not even going to enter the rest. Remember what happened in the land of Egypt. When the people of Israel are coming out from Egypt, there's some people, many Israelites died the same night, the Passover night. Many Israelites died. But do you ask me the reason why? Why that their death was not recorded in the book of Holy Book? Because those people that have even seen and they have even take oath and said that they valued Egypt more than anything before. And that is the reason why that Chukwu Kamema said that as far as you valued what that is punishing you people, that is what you used to pay them. So if any person like, let him say that he's not a Biafran. No matter anything, a day of reckoning is coming. And our people should even know whatever you sow is what you are going to reap. And it is a heavy thing that our people will use their mouth and kill themselves. And they will just think that maybe one naira or 2 naira that they are getting from the so-called politics or the so-called Nigeria, without even knowing that you have even selling your generation. You don't even care. Let us still remember again what happened. And what Chukwu Kamema sent Joshua and Caleb and they all other people, when they say that they want to go to Egypt, to the land of Canaan, to see if at all is what Chukwu Kamema see. Yeah. We should remember it. And Chukwu Kamema is the one that say that this land is a land flowing with milk and honey. There's nothing that you should go there and even to survive. But those people they say that mandatory that must go there to survive it. And when they go there, most of them can show the land. Most of them say all level of nonsense about the land. And remember, this is the land that our father have even sworn. That is a land that flowing with milk and honey. And some people said no, that is not how Chukwu Kamema has said it. And then most of them, all of them died. So let them start using their mouth and signing their death. We are waiting. All of us will be alive and we will be seeing how they will be going down one after the other. No person will even kill them. Rather, they have even used their mouth and killed themselves. Because I know that no matter anything, their name is not in the book of freedom. And their name is not in the book of Biafra. It's a promise. And that is what it's supposed to be. Let them keep on doing it. No matter anything, we are 100% waiting for them. And nothing can stop it. And this is what I have. But what I'm trying to say again to my people is that those people that are just being alive, watching how they are slaughtering our youth, our mothers, our children, everything about us like chickens. And they have not even come to their senses to even think twice. This thing that this man has been clamoring every day by day. Is it true that all this thing that he has been crying is true or not? He has been crying day and night. It's not because of himself. Remember, if our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a word man, there's nothing that he can get in this life that he cannot even get. His family cannot even be poor again, but he's doing it for the people and unborn generation, for even them to have equal right as he, Hamadike, have. And let us even come. Stop doing all these things that you are doing. Some people, you will see ordinary councillor, name is ordinary ward chairman. Because of 2 naira, 1 naira that you are getting from the so-called Nigeria, you start selling your people, harassing your people. People that is fighting for you, at least, maybe that salary that you are even getting, maybe you get it in a full way. Maybe you are paying 30,000 naira and your godfather will be collecting 27,000. You'll be collecting ordinary 3,000 naira out of the 30,000 naira they are paying you. Your person that even put you there is collecting the lion's share. Your own is just your body present and absent-minded. And this is all the things that you have been doing so that all this thing will stop. You will see a common man. We don't even have a good road. You cannot even say of that road. You are not even part of electricity. You are not even a part of schools, hospital. Tell me that thing that you are part of in this zoo called Nigeria. You will see some people. You will see some people that will be working in 7 different companies. And all of us are Zuzu called Nigeria, one Nigeria. Leaders of tomorrow is only in the newspaper, it's only in the magazine, it's only in all sorts of write-up. Now you will see them. The person will be working in 7 different universities, and you that call yourself a graduate, which one are you? Where are you working? You're only working in a barrow pusher. You're only working in a kaka rider. You're only working in a taxi rider. You only work in a place that is not even deserved. And your people sell everything they have to make sure they will train you in school, because they know that whenever you come out from school, you are going to be successful in future, and you'll be something in organization. And whatever they used to pay us back, and whatever they used to pay you back, is to be asking your mother again, please give me 10 and let me buy soap and wash my clothes. Imagine a graduate of people that call themselves the giant of Africa, and they cannot even be ashamed of yourself. You are still there, prowling. That's the people that you're talking about, Biafra, people that their sense is not normal, without even knowing, because of you, because of your condition, they are doing it for you. We're not even talking of the one of the, maybe that you are paying a school fees, heavy school fees. At the end of everything, you will not even study up to half a year out of the whole thing that you paid for. And the thing cannot even touch your soul. So, Mazi, let me just summarize here, because let other people contribute, give their own contribution. But what I'm saying to my people, let's stand up and do the needful. Tomorrow might be too late. I still know your humble servant, Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu, and Mazi Joseph Onyechukwu is calling from Obolafo. Obolafo is in the local government. So, can say the NBC say Biafra land. Even blessed.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. So still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442. +1 929-406-9952. We are also on Signal. Signal is 845-283-9665. And call us. Skype also 845-283-9665. I'm reading something here. Adinomi says we urge the international. Okay, I think a call's coming in. Let me take this call before it drops off. Let's see. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good afternoon, Mazi Aloje from here.
Mazi Iyke, welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for accepting my call today. It has been a long time I have been calling you. But due to the calls are many, so I couldn't get you online.
Welcome to the program. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Mazi Stephen. I'm calling from Germany, Munich precisely. Yeah, I call to make a little bit announcement regarding our family unit meeting here in Munich.
Yes.
All right, thank you. First of all, I greet our leader, our great leader, for his good work that he have been doing. I mean, with the help of Chukwu Kabiama. So, our family, like I said before, my name is Stephen, calling from Munich, Germany. So, Munich, anybody who wants to join, who wish, so far as say you are a Biafran and you wish to partake in our upcoming general meeting here in Munich, you can call, and our coordinator name is Mazi Chukwuemeka Iwu. Any other coordinator you are hearing from Munich here, they are deceiving. Because we have been hearing that some people have been claiming to have been an IPOB coordinator and so on. So, the address is Schwanstallstrasse. The postcode is 81379. If you enter U-Bahn, you stop at Marfingerplatz. If you sit at the last coach, then you will come out from the meeting ground. And it's obliged for everyone to wear his or her mask. It's very important due to the COVID-19 issues. The number to call in case if you miss your way to come in is +49 76 39 292861, or you can call IPOB Munchin Unit Media on +49 152 175 91410. Or anybody who couldn't get online, because I know that these numbers I just called now, all of them are available. Anybody who also wants to get in touch, or you can also follow us on via Facebook or Twitter at IPOB Units Munich on Facebook, IPOB Munchin Unit on Twitter, like we are doing the great work. So we all can join hands together and restore the sovereign state of Biafra, which is the kingdom of God on earth, and it shall come. And Mazi, I thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
I say, Iyke Koro, I will continue to energize you and keep doing the great work.
Thank you, sir.
We are getting there, Mazi.
No.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mazi.
All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here. 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1 929-406-9953. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Namdekano. He's deputized by Uchemefo. Our brothers are calling in and they want our leader to talk. He's going to talk when he's ready, my brother. Because he's not a machine, he's a human being. Sometimes he has to rest. He's going on meetings from here and there. It's one man that is always on the move. This morning I read something, that meeting that he had in Israel recently, and people are expecting him to be on air 247. It doesn't work like that, my dear brothers. Even those of us who are not doing it regularly know how easy it is and how difficult it is. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening. I'm from here, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
This is Mazra Fudodile Ndikom. I came from Umaka in Olo Province, Biafra land.
Yeah, well.
But I serve the indigenous people of Biafra here in Russia as the national coordinator. I thank Chukwuemeka for the strength he bestowed upon you to be anchoring this program on daily basis in our radio platform, USA 1. Indeed, it is only by his grace, because it's not easy. Because especially with what is happening now at home, actually it's really difficult, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But I thank you for the grace he gave all our broadcasters, both in Radio US 1 and Radio US 2, Radio Hausa Service, Mazo, and also Mazo below, and also our Middle East radio that is located in Israel. I pray that come up with all of you that are laboring so much to make sure that this message is being passed to IPOB global family and for lovers of freedom around the globe. Indeed, what I want to comment is concerning the interview that was granted to Iyke yesterday. Actually, anybody that listened to the to the interview that was given to him, and also the one that was first given to our leader, we see the difference. That is the quality of leadership. And because so many people that claim that they are leaders in Nigeria, they are a disgrace to leadership. If you watch the way Iyke was attacking the journalist last night, because one of the questions that asked him didn't favor him, and he also that is thought that is through attack that he can be able to influence. That is to make him to stop, or to make to abandon the question that he threw to him. Actually, that shows that is the mentality of Fulani leadership. That is the mentality of Fulani leadership in Nigeria, and they are trying, and they have succeeded in implanting it in every leader from House of Rep to even local government chairman. All of them have the same mentality.
Yeah.
Hence, you open your mouth to, that is to ask the person to oppose to their idea, or maybe to query them in what they did. Automatically, they to be like they set the house on fire. And then that is because that is the method of Fulani. Fulani, look at now, they have already also given order to arrest a priest that was vocal concerning the atrocity that we committed in Nigeria. Now, Nigeria has become under a dictatorship. Yet they claim to be democracy.
Yeah.
So, but if you going back to the interview, our leader, you see the hard questions that was thrown to him. The hard questions that was thrown to him by Dele, and then you see how he maturely and with his knowledge as a great leader, he answered all of them perfectly.
Yes.
To the extent that all the people that listen, both the journalists and also the listeners, everybody was satisfied knowing that this man is embodiment of wisdom. But you see how this so-called Iyke claim that he is the Lord of River State. He cannot be able to withstand tough questions. So that's the difference. So Nnamdi Kanu is showing them what is there is the quality of leadership. How I wish that their pride and their ego can allow them to learn from him, so that maybe in future they can be better leaders. But they cannot, because they think that power will belong to them and they can do anything that they want.
Okay, thank you.
And finally, also, I want to send my greeting to our Obibo brothers and sisters. Once again, I want to reaffirm that IPOB here in Russia Federation, we are following behind our Igbo brothers in Obibo, in the afflictions, in the massacre that's being committed by Iyke. IPOB here in Russia, we all of us are feeling the pains. All of us are feeling the pains, and all of us have also agreed that this crime, this genocidal crime committed by Iyke, can never be forgiven, and you can never forget it. We must bring him to book at the right time. And also, I want to also pray that God can bless our leader, Mazi, any place is that he continue increasing him with wisdom and knowledge, especially strength, because this time around he needs physical strength to stand, so that he can be able to face the enemy head on, because the coming of Biafra is around the corner, and we are making the last push, and this last push needs extra strength and extra power. So I believe that his absence on air, or this time, he will bounce back with new strength and also new energy. I pray that God will bless all of us and bless all IPOB global family, any place we are, and also touch the heart of the people that have money, to bring out money, so that we can be able to make the final push to get back our stolen nation, Biafra.
No.
And son of Mazi. Once again, Mazi Ndikam.
No.
Most Russia Federation. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here, 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442. Plus 1-929-406-9953. Like a shout out to my friend in Osobolo, whose mother is being buried today. I mean, yesterday it was buried, but today my family is representing me there right now as we speak. And I know they are listening to me on radio. I'll talk to you guys when I'm off the air. So, condolence. Actually, this is Ofalakana, but because Mama wasn't, Mama brought it out. Mama got to 90 something, about 94 years old, and my friend Wyman, that's what I call him. I don't want to call his real name. When I say Wyman, they understand it. So they are burying them. But they buried the mother yesterday, and today I'm Nigerian Bata, and my family is there to represent me. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there in person. But I'm there with you guys. They just keep sending me texts. They even called me and said I can't speak to you guys because I'm on air. But as soon as I'm off the air, I'll be able to join you guys at the funeral. So you're going to sit down there and wait. All right? This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here, 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, plus 1-929-406-9953. That interview yesterday by Iyke, I heard about it, but I never listened to it. I did not listen to it because you see, I know what the outcome is going to be. He's running from station to station now, making interviews. You can't defend the indefensible when you are locked up in something, and you stay there. You created a crime, you created something that you can't come out of, and now you are looking for a way to get out of it. It's not going to be easy for you, my brother. Let me take a call coming in. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Morning. Are you there?
I am here.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'm on air. I'm sorry I cannot talk to you right now over the air because I'll call you when I'm done. That's what I just spoke about it a few minutes ago. That call came in. I thought it was somebody wants to talk on radio, but unfortunately it's a private call and I'm not going to air it. But I will talk about it, talk to them later. The line is still open at 646-920-4541-570-352-8442. This is Radio Biafra. We're broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra, London. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, deputized by Uche Mafo. I was talking about Iyke's interview. I didn't listen to it, and I don't think I want to listen to it. However, if somebody has it and send it across to me, I can analyze it and probably talk about it tomorrow, but not today, because I don't know what he's running up and down, having interviews. He has already committed the crime, and it will haunt him the rest of his life. There's no way he can run away from it. I have a call coming in on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah. Oh, this is Mazi Stanley Chigozie. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir. Can you please raise your voice because you sound like if you're just getting out of bed. Raise your voice so we can hear what you have to say.
All right. Thank you for the opportunity. I want to thank you so much for your thoughtful analysis this morning. And I want to thank God for the platform, Radio Biafra, IPOB, our leader, Iyke, and you, and everybody that is contributing one thing or the other to ensure the restoration of Biafra. Regarding the Iyke of a person, especially his interview yesterday with Dele Mahmood. Well, to some of us, we are not perplexed or shocked or surprised at Iyke's behavior. Anybody who knows the antecedents of Governor Iyke will know that he is a bloodthirsty personality. But there is something I want to say this morning to our people. What I want to say to our people is, Iyke is a distraction. I believe strongly in my heart that the days of Iyke is coming, and he will pay everything that he has caused. Every family he has caused pain, he will pay. There is no doubt about it. I wouldn't want us to over-analyze or over-exaggerate or continue to analyze Iyke and who he is. Iyke is for me, it's not our problem. To get Iyke down, it's not a problem. He has played his own part. It is now left for us to play our own part, and in due time, he will definitely pay. So I listened partly his submissions, and no matter how he pretend, and no matter how people pretend, the truth will always remain the truth.
Yes.
I listened when Dele asked him very sensitive and significant question regarding IPOB and our leader. Dele Mahmood used the words, he said, Your Excellency, don't you think that you can reach out to Nnamdi Kanu, and because this IPOB is formidable. That was the word Dele used, because they are all over. And I listened to him. I just laughed, because he said he's a lawyer, and it's unfortunate that our noble legal profession has been brought to this kind of disrepute.
Yes.
Because when I listen to Iyke, honestly, I am really, really ashamed to regard him as a learned friend, or a learned colleague, because he doesn't sound a legal mind to me. With due respect, I don't see him demonstrating somebody that is that learned.
Yes.
But since he said he's a lawyer, since he's a lawyer, it's not in my place to begin to dispute whether he is qualified to be called a lawyer or not. He's a lawyer. But it is when you speak and when you behave, we will now begin to see how learned you are. Because some of the actions he has been carrying out since he became governor does not in any way suggest to me that he really understands, or he really went to law school and they graduated and called to bar. Because for him to sign executive order, according to what we read on the news, he said he is enforcing the proscription. There's no law giving Iyke as a governor, even giving the so-called the man in the Asorok the power to proscribe anybody. Okay, since they have done whatever they did, they said they proscribe IPOB. And which part of the law, both the state law and the federal law, gives a governor the sole power to sign executive order? He said it's reinforced. So when I read something like that, I find it so disturbing when somebody said he's a lawyer and he's acting in that kind of behavior. So having said that, my dear, all I'm trying to say this morning is this. I appreciate our leader. I appreciate the way he has been quiet for a moment. I encourage him to allow it be.
Yes.
We will take our revenge at due time. Personally, I've been trying to call the time he was on the air, but I can't get through. I'm advising and suggesting that, because I realized something with the program question and answer session he anchors on Fridays.
Yes.
I think that there are some people that are using Igbo names, or they can even be Igbo people, but they are calling into that program with intention of making our leader to say some certain things he doesn't want to say.
Yes.
They will just throw some questions and they will make him get angry, and when he's upset, he will say some things. I've listened to our leader. He's a very thoughtful and prudent and polite person. Yes. When he's granting interview, he is not as outbursting as people are trying to make him appear. No.
Yeah.
He always gets upset when things are not going the way it should be. And people are doing that thing on purpose to always make him speak out his mind. So I'm using this platform to plead and to suggest for him to lie low. Every other person can be doing the broadcast for now. He can do a lot on background.
Yes.
He can come out in full force to broadcast again. And when he comes out to broadcast, I will suggest this question and answer. If he must continue with it, he can choose to all these security questions. If you ask it, he can tell you, okay, it's noted. It will be something will be done about, because these people, they have their agents everywhere.
Yeah.
We have a lot of us that are shouting Biafra, but indeed, we might not really mean what we are shouting.
Yes.
So that is what I want to say in this platform this morning. Concerning Iyke, once again, I heard him, he said, he gave explanations how he's not an Igbo person. I'm not interested whether he's not. We are not looking for people to be Igbo people.
Yeah.
We, likes of Iyke, doesn't add or remove anything from Igbo people or Biafra. I heard him say a lot of very disgusting things. He talked about Biafra when the war was fought. Some people were on the side of Nigeria. So it is even good it's coming out from his own mouth.
Yes.
Because that is an indictment on himself and on those that sabotage. It's a confirmation of the sabotage of Biafra. That people from that part of Biafra, some people sabotage indeed. So these things, for me, all of us should be taking note in future, because I've listened to him in different fora where he made some stupid submissions. He said sometime he was making his broadcast that some people are saying, take it easy, you don't know tomorrow. So it means that some people had even called the attention that you should take it easy, you don't know tomorrow, and you want to play the little Hitler, as our leader called him.
Yeah.
You want to play the little Hitler. No, he cannot, because he thought he is a court man, and he has some court guys and all that. No, he's not the only one that is bloodthirsty. I like the way he answered. He said, you choose to be gentle. Not that everybody can be violent.
Yep.
So since he feel that he is the monopoly of violence, in due time, I wouldn't want our volunteer and us to start fighting. Let us allow the sleeping dog. Days are coming when our own revenge will come.
Yes.
So please, let us leave Iyke, not making him more popular by discussing. People are posting him everywhere. We have posted him enough, and we have talked about him enough. Let us allow him. Even if he take all this his tenure to do whatever, let him use now is his time. There will be a time when Iyke, he forgot so easily. He mentioned Adakaboro in that interview, Mahmoud. He said something. Iyke, with due respect, Iyke, there's no how you will compare intelligence and academic prowess with our leader, to Iyke. Iyke is so dull. He was saying, our leader, what history have you read? And he mentioned Adakaboro. I look at him, he's a fool. Our leader can educate him about the happenings of Niger Delta, as they call it, the happenings with what happened with Adakaboro. And he himself, mentioning Adakaboro, refused to learn from Adakaboro's incident. He refused to learn from Kensero we were invent. The same military he's using, mark these words, time will come, you will hear the story of this Iyke and this military.
Of course.
Nobody have ever done what he did, and without getting it back. Tinubu was the Jagaban of Lagos. Is he still the Jagaban? He's trying to manage it. That Jagaban, one mistake have ripped him of that Jagaban.
That's right.
That is what Iyke have done to himself. He built a very strong political empire in the around the southern and eastern Nigeria. But today, all of a sudden, that empire he built is collapsing right before his face. He is trying to pretend and trying to prove to himself he's still the Hitler. No, Iyke, I used to know. With this incident, you see a lot of fear in his tone. Yes. He's just trying to flex muscle. No, if it was that Iyke, you will hear him saying that, let that heaven fall. The time he started denying was when I saw that
it's over.
Iyke is no longer Wike, that Wike he used to. No, he started denying. I listened to him when he talked to some traditional rulers. You see how arrogant Wike was addressing those he called traditional rulers. You see, so when I listened to that, he said to them, IPOB will not be in this state, this, that, that. If you want to kill me, kill me. What you can make from that thing he said is simple. It's a statement of a fearful man.
Yeah.
What it simply means, he realized that actually those he's talking to, there are people that are sympathetic of IPOB, even if they are not members.
Yes.
There are some of those traditional rulers that are for IPOB. So for him to say that if you want to kill me, it means that he's suspecting that not everybody in that house really agree with him. Absolutely. But they just come because everybody is trying to get money to survive.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I have a very big conviction that Wike will not go unpunished. He will not.
Of course not.
He will not. Yeah. Because he has done the greatest thing he ever, all those he has been killing. The blood of these people he killed will hunt him down. Wike must go down. Because he thought that, let me do it. And he was quoting Southeast governors, they don't even support. But he forgot something. He was quoting the constitution that gave Obibo to be Oyibo. I don't care about what the constitution gave. We are fighting to restore the damage that was done. They gerrymantle this boundary and take all these places and change it. And you are quoting that constitution that fraudulently changed the boundaries. Biafra, we are talking about restoring what you fraudulently take away. Because Wike is very stupid. The Igbo, he's talking, they are calling Igbo people. Those people, are they Igbo people or are they River State citizens?
I wonder.
That is one thing he forget to understand. They speak Igbo language. They were carved into River State.
Yes.
They are Igbos. You said you are not Igbo, fine. I don't want to argue that. But these people, they are Igbo people. They carefully crafted them into another place. Say that they are now Oyibo. Now, let the military to go and kill the cities, sons and daughters of River State. And they are saying that they are coming to annex. That's why I said I wonder when the people call him lawyer, I felt so ashamed. He said they are annexing the state. What was the original name of the place? And he said you are not now that you are not the one that did it. Your anger. So when I listen to Wike, I honestly I don't want to discuss too much of him because what he's doing for me is a card. He's just playing an ambitious man's game. But he went too far. You can't, because of your ambition, and play something that you know that posterity will always hurt you, will always hunt you down. It's a very disgraceful that Iyke is destroying his history because of politics.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right.
For the time you gave me this morning, I appreciate it. I advise, please, let us work on that ground more, especially if you can reach to our leader. I'm really worried about those people calling, making him to say that's what they did in the NSAS, and that NSAS has been the thing they are now running with. They are now calling the brokers. They are not quoting what he said. He never said destroy Yoruba property. He only mentioned two people, Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu, and they were the architect of that problem. But they are now calling Yoruba. So I'm pleading.
Thank you so much.
Listen.
Yeah, let's go. So I can take a few more calls before we go. All right, thank you very much, my brother. Thank you so much. Welcome to the program anytime. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Let me take just one call before we call it a day. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, my Mazi. Good evening. My name is Louis Izoma Young.
There we are.
I'm calling from UAE, Dubai.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Go ahead. Can you hear me? You're still online, aren't you?
Okay. I said my name is Louis Izoma Young. I'm calling from UAE. Dubai.
Yes. Well, I've heard that. Welcome to the program. Please tell us your story so we can go because we don't have any more time left.
Thank
go
you
ahead,
so much.
sir.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I do appreciate for all the good work you have been doing for us. I really appreciate. I pray that Chukwu Kigadama will continue to guide you and give you more wisdom to head this struggle. In the name of Yahushua.
You see?
Mazi, I want to talk about the criminals. Governor Iyke in Igocha, concerning the incident that had been happening there. The only thing I picked up from the interview yesterday was when the journalist asked him one question: "Are you from Igbo?" He said no, that he's not from Igbo. But you know all these criminals all over this group called Nigeria. You know you can come out one day and take one title saying that you are so person and you are so person, and that is the same thing that is happening with Iyke. He said that he's a lawyer, and nobody knew and where he go his own school and how he took his certificate as a lawyer. So you want to tell me as a lawyer you don't know how to defend yourself and you don't know how to speak, even as a barrister which you claim you are. So it's really unfortunate for him. So, but I don't have much to say. We'll keep living and we'll keep praying to people to continue to guide us. And the family that have already lost their beloved ones, I pray that God will continue to protect them and give them heart to bear this incident that has been happening. Thank you so much, Mazi. Continue your good work. I pray that one day we'll hear this our flag. We raise our flag up in the name of Yahushua.
You see? Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Let's see. Let me take one more call. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it very brief. We have no more time left. Caller on straight line. Your line is open.
You hearing me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Peter Caesar, brother Chidera from South Africa. Just put two things. Number one, I'm just trying to send a message to our brothers who is in charge of the community radio, IPOB community radio show. Just do us a favor. The radio is whenever phone I slipped off. When you have your phone, the phone just went off completely. You need to come to the phone to touch it before the phone can able to collect back again. It's been stressful when you are busy doing something and the phone is sleeping. You have to left it and come and touch it. So whoever listen, please should do us a favor and do something. The former app is not doing like that. So I know it's a work in progress, but they're just looking to it. Mazi Peters, you say you haven't listened to the Iyke's interview. Iyke end up saying nothing in that interview. Also, no need of listening to it. Just listen to it for the sake of maybe analyzing it in the future. He ended up saying nothing there. That guy is just a fool. Simple as that. Because if Iyke is saying, blabbing in the internet, claiming that, unfortunately, I can say, Iyke now turn his friend to enemy and make his enemy his friend. That's what Iyke did exactly now. He acknowledged that he doesn't listen to Radio Biafra. He doesn't know Nnamdi Kanu. But as the interview goes on, he's still making references to Radio Biafra. How did you know these people are making reference to? If you don't know who Nnamdi Kanu is and you don't know who Radio Biafra is, Iyke acknowledged that the Radio Biafra is praising him, but he doesn't know who Nnamdi is. He even reminded the interviewer to able to remind his Nnamdi name. He refused to mention Nnamdi name. That is so when we are saying that this name, when you say Satan cannot pronounce Jesus, it's not possible. So you have to rely on somebody to pronounce the name for him. He is there sounding like a generator. So Peters, is very unfortunate that our leader, those who both leading the nation, are going the way they are going without thinking of human being slaughtered every day. Iyke is saying whatever he's saying without thinking of somebody is dying every day. The death is what our brother just finished calling and said we shouldn't be talking about Iyke. We have talked a lot about him. We talked about this guy when ordinary demolition. Those who said they must get him, he must send their men to go and deal with Iyke when the building was demolished. IPOB analyze it in other ways as a person who have power to do something. Now we are saying the same thing, that you have power to stop even the army coming to your state because you're chief security officer. Now you say you don't have power to stop army. You never call the army. But then why are you a governor then? Why are you exactly a governor if you cannot do anything? Iyke is making his own friend enemy and turning his enemy as a friend, which is unfair because end of the day, the casualty is the poor. He claims swear an oath to protect. He's not making sense at all in that interview. People are dying. Iyke should just look down inside his house and know that who sent him a very wrong error. It's a very, very wrong message. He's a person across. You don't know. But before I just leave Peter, please. Exactly, Iyke. Is it the religion of Nnamdi Kanu is against? Or is it the religion, the Nnamdi is a person? Or is it IPOB? He end up saying nothing because Nnamdi is wearing one man that is wearing a juice cap, juice this. Is not part of the problem. Unfortunately, today I have read somewhere, and our leader have tweeted it to Peters. I don't know because I wasn't following you from the beginning. Iyke are not threatening the rabbis in Nobibo. Even go after their worship places, the synagogue. Now, from his statement yesterday, you can now know that where Iyke is going, because he complained about the cap, the Jewish background of Nnamdi Kanu, and the Jewish this thing is wearing. And almost today, you are hearing now that they are after the synagogue in Obibo. That meaning that Iyke is not. This religion is also against. These are the same person who is quoting law, meaning law allows you to worship whatever you can worship. These are the same person who complain about the ringing of election in Nigeria, but it's the same one protecting the police, the police and the army who are not obeying the law. It doesn't make sense. That's why I said that the Iyke ended up saying nothing, because it's all over the place. He complained about the election not be won by fair people, that even the election today is this, that is that the presidency is not doing anything, that they're not helping him. But you play the game with them when they come to kill your brothers. You say we are not your brother, fine. But when you complain to the extent of Iyke opening his mouth, because it's not only Namo that are practicing Jewish religion in the River State and in Nigeria in general and the world. When you complain about the kind of cap he is wearing, meaning that you are against his religion, you are against the person, not only the person alone, you are against the religion. And you can see where this man is heading to. The guy who is congratulating you now that you are doing the right thing was the same man who is talking about Igbo Muslims. And they are not playing to the gallery. This guy is just causing problems, not doing anything.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. All right, with that, I think is the end of today's program. Can't go any further. Time is not in my favor. The women are coming out on Radio Biafra USA 1, so I want you to stay tuned and don't go away. But tomorrow is another day we'll be together. From me to you, it's goodbye and good morning. Shabbat shalom to each and every one of you.